I want to know what constitutes a game killer.
Basically everything I wanted from a Battlefield game. You saw this trailer and you said, that's what I want from a Battlefield game.
Modern military combat, very much similar to what you might expect from a Battlefield 3 or a Battlefield 4 game. In fact, DICE has left this market open for so long that it seems just about right for another company to come in and say, you know what, if you guys aren't gonna take over the modern military shooter with vehicles and large-scale combat, then maybe we will.
Yeah, sure. You're bouncing around and that code is bad. Oh wait, no, this is this guy, I forgot. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh, it's mine now!
By the way, guys, it's not a Battlefield killer because Battlefield killed itself. Yeah.
Types of game killers can manifest itself in several different ways, such as technical issues, bugs, glitches, even server crashes, and of course server issues. Or maybe it's just toxic player bases with slurs, hackers, and cheaters galore. Or maybe it's just poor game design choices, such as unbalanced mechanics, horrible UI decisions, or maybe it's just all of this. And while some may say there is hope for this game, and of course some others will say there isn't, that they've taken too many chances from the community and it's just too late for this game to be as successful as its potential made it out to be. Because at this point, how many chances can you give one development team time and time again, release date after release date? This is the story about how the Battlefield killer killed itself. So I could have gone about this video one out of two ways. I could have basically just bashed this game completely, just tear it down to pieces, or I could give it another chance. And in that case, I really didn't want to go either route. I want to stay as neutral as possible. And I know it might be tough because if you guys are new to the channel, if you guys don't know, I have been supporting this game for years. Basically, me and this game have a really long history together, and I've been there for all the highs and all the very, very lows. And trying to figure out the words on how to describe the situation, it just doesn't come to mind, in all honesty. Really, I just wanted to be the bridge between gamers and developers, and while that might not be the case sometimes for other games, World War III and I had that history where I feel like they actually listen to me. They actually listen to some of the feedback that you guys give through me. And on top of that, they actually pay attention to some of the comments that people post on their Discord, on their Twitter, etc. And even through all of that, they still somehow managed to get it wrong. And of course, I'm going to talk about what they can do to probably go ahead and fix that if they follow these steps. And if you do end up enjoying this video and enjoying the content, please hit that like button and subscribe down to the channel. We are close to 6,000 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to me if you end up joining the community. Of course, check out the Discord as well. So for those of you who might not know what this game is, let's go back to the year 2018, when the Battlefield franchise was just about to release Battlefield 5, which took place during World War II. And we were just coming off of games such as Call of Duty World War II, and even Battlefield 1, which, yes, was set in the era of World War I. We were just getting a ton of those games getting set in the past. So at this time, the last big modern shooter, at least for the Battlefield franchise, was Battlefield 4, released all the way back in October of 2013. So we were going on about 6 years since we had a game that took place during a modern or semi-futuristic era of warfare. Fast forward to August of 2018, in comes Gamescom. Now, if you don't know what Gamescom is, it's basically a video game convention that takes place in Germany, and of course a little indie team called the Farm 51 decides to showcase their new game to the world. It has modern weapons, modern vehicles, looks gritty, action-packed, even a quick time to kill, and it was coming to Steam Early Access. Everything was set in place for this game to blow up. People were craving for a modern shooter, and World War III Well, it looked like it was here to satisfy that craving. Then it releases to early access in October of 2018.
Did you ever end up getting a full game before? No, I've never played a full game before. I've never played a full game of World War III.
The servers were dying, the players were leaving, and it was left on life support with a player base of about 50 to 100 people playing average per day. Sometimes they would even dip down to sometimes 20 to 30 players. And the craziest part, I was one of them. I bought the game in hopes of replacing that Battlefield itch for half the price at the time, and this was just about 2 years after I built my PC, so I was really excited. I even know some people that actually built their PC for World War III, and I thought that we finally found that game in hopes of it replacing that Battlefield itch that we haven't gotten for years now. But it seems like it wasn't meant to be. That's about the time that I even actually started this YouTube journey and started to make content about this game. Early 2019, those were the days, talking about how much potential this game has when no one's playing, the gunplay that no one shot, and the customization that no one knew about. But everything was right there, except for the player base, of course, and the server support. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty dark time for World War III, and people were just moving on. Call of Duty was coming back to the modern era with Modern Warfare 2019 right around the corner, and well, Battlefield was still doing Battlefield 5 things, but with rumors of a new semi-futuristic game coming in the future. All of a sudden, a company decided to help turn the tide for World War III, and that company's name was My.Games. Announced 2 years after the initial early access release, there is hope once again. There is funding for the small team at the Farm 51, there is NDA tests, closed beta tests, and even some weekend tests to try and revitalize the game once again. And then of course, there was the highly anticipated open beta test for players to finally try out the new World War III. This was that test that was gonna make World War III great again. Same issues, same problems, and even now that it was going free to play, the content wasn't there, the servers again just completely went on fire, and to some of us, the game that a lot of us played, even some of you guys watching this video right now, wasn't there anymore. Server browsers, gone. Think of the past. Earning currency in game to go ahead and buy skins that you wanted, replaced with microtransactions and battle passes. A rush game mode and even a battle royale mode, never to be seen again. And maybe that'll change in September with the new HVT game mode, but really at that point, who's even playing the game really to even get into that mode? The game itself dies off on the North American East Coast near the nighttime and picks up to just about 500, maybe 400 players on a good day. Now, of course, the things that might fix World War III. I made this tweet a couple days ago, and I really wanted to go ahead and reiterate what I said on this tweet because I know some of the devs saw it, some of them even liked the tweet, and I'm pretty sure it's not the devs' fault. I feel like it could be, and I think it always was a publisher issue. From My.Games to Wishlist Games, I really feel like this game fell off once they went and got a publisher. Now, I get it, money needs to come in, people need to get paid for their work and their job, really, but I feel like there was just too much grasp, too much handling of the actual game itself. And yes, while that may have been needed at the time when the game was originally getting released, maybe they needed the money at the time, I really feel like World War III could go ahead on their own now and really focus on what made World War III great, especially back in the day when it was really, it felt like a small team of developers all just working to make a great game and not really just push out battle passes and cosmetics and all that fun stuff. It is what it is. At the time of this recording also, as you can tell, I did change. This took 2 days to actually go ahead and record, edit, research, and just get my opinions together because I really felt like I was all over this place when it comes to making this video. So if you did end up staying towards the end, I appreciate you. Seriously, it means a lot. I know I took a little bit of a break, but I'm also, you know, hopefully working, well, not hopefully, actually I did get the house, so now it's just to find out paperwork. It's moving. There's a bunch of boxes right here, so packing up is really fun. If you've moved before, you should know how it is, and I appreciate every single one of you. Seriously, it means a lot that you guys hang out with me in the Discord and get to meet cool people and I get to talk about cool games like this. And I really want to go ahead and focus on the essay format of this channel really, and really dive deep into other games. So please, down below in the comments, if you want me to look at a different game and really look into it even more, go ahead and let me know down below. Let me know down below in the comments. I can't English. It is what it is. I appreciate you guys again. Thank you so much. Of course, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.